Hey guys, welcome back to the shop and back to the channel. It's 2021 and we're talking about bow fishing lights. Now, if it's your first time joining me on the channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe box. Whether you come back or not, that helps the channel, and we get to talk about more stuff out here in the shop. So, as you can see, I got my my keyframe light on, but that's actually one of the lights we're going to be running this year for the 2021 bow season. And hey, just thought we'd talk about it. So let's get into the video. That back wall is 16 feet. This is a 100-watt Viugreum. Okay, turn it up and down. Right about there, you can see that slightly brighter line right there, right? Watch when I turn the light to a 90 or on its side. The point is, it makes a great big wide tall pattern that's pretty much the same. Let's look at this light just a little bit closer. It has a really good color. It didn't cost me hardly anything at all, and I could honestly buy double or even triple the number of lights in this than what I could buying them off of somebody who's selling bow fishing lights. Just catch-22. I hate it, I really do. If there was an American-made light, I personally would be using it, even if it wasn't this good. So when you're buying Viugreums and you go to Amazon or eBay or wherever you're going to buy them, there are going to be a couple different Viugreum choices come up. And this one's the one you want, okay? The one that is multi-chipped, separated apart, and has this frosty colored lens to it. Actually, once you get to looking at it, what's over each chip isn't frosty, it's just the outer edge. There's another light that it has a large LED panel, okay? We call those multi-chip LEDs. And the reason you don't want those, now I could be wrong. I'm talking 2 or 3 year ago technology. I could be wrong. But the reason you don't want those in the past is because the more chips you have, the higher watts that they are running at, and the closer they are together, the more heat is generated, and the less heat can be dissipated fast enough. After a couple nights, after a couple hours possibly, those lights tend to begin to break down. And after a few weekends of beating them up and running them and bringing them up to temperature and all that, those little chips start to break down and they start to burn up because they've produced so much heat, and that fixture can't emit the heat and get it away from the chip fast enough, so the heat pretty much burns itself up. With this style, it produces very, very little heat at all. On a cold night, after hours of running, you can put your hands down there, actually put them on the light, warm them up. That's about it, okay? Most nights through the summertime, you can't even tell that they're warm, okay? I haven't taken a laser and put it on them or anything like that, but I've been running a handful of 150s and a handful of 50s for the last 2 years without a single failure. I don't have one chip that's burnt out. I've never seen them flicker. I've never seen them, half stay on after you cut the battery to them, anything like that. So I love them. I love the quality and I love the price point. So this video was made for you, the new guy, who's looking to put bow fishing lights on something. The only downfall to these Viugreum lights is that they only come in AC. So you'll have to get a generator, okay? Simple way to get a generator is if you're going to run 500 watts of LEDs, then get a 1,000-watt generator, okay? The lower that you run your generator, the quieter it's going to be, the happier you're going to be, things of that nature. A good choice would be the 2,000 or 2,200 watt Predator that you can get at Harbor Freight, okay? Like 480 bucks, it's 2,200 watts. You can put a lot of lights. That's actually what I run on my boat. I run like 1,600 watts of lights, and on that 2,200, it runs fairly quiet, sips fuel. I can go all night, and I've got lights, all the lights I'll ever need on my boat. So for 2021, I personally still like Viugreums because I've not seen a gain in technology or a U.S. bow fishing light seller bring a high-end light to market that is a low price point that can compete with the quality and price point that Viugreum puts out. That's my 2 cents. Drop your favorite lights down in the comments below. Even put a link if you want to, if YouTube will allow it. We'll see how that goes. But don't forget to subscribe, like, and share the video, and I'll see you guys on the next one.